I'm not quite understanding the. I'm overwhelmed. Hey, Future Zay here again. Let me tell you why I was so overstimulated. So in night 1, you only had a total of 5 threats. You had Bonnie and Chica, who traveled through cameras 1, 2, and 4 for Bonnie, and 1, 2, and 3 for Chica. They moved a total of 3 times. So from the starting position of camera 2, which would be the dining room, and then 4 for Bonnie, which would be the janitor's room, and then 3 for Chica, which is the bathroom. After that, they would sit there at your office door and stare into directly of your soul while you have a couple of seconds to sit there and close the door before they begin to rip your asshole off your body. And that's not even the worst part. Then you have Freddy. What's wrong with Freddy? Oh, nothing. It's just the fact that he can go to either your left or your right side, and you have to, instead of looking at the cameras, which originally I was trying to do for Freddy, you have to go off his sound. So Freddy has this thing where he will laugh every time he moves. Each laugh indicates a movement. That would be a total of 3 laughs. On the 3rd laugh, you have to close the door, but you need to know which side he's on, which goes to the idea of finding him on the camera. So then, after the 2nd laugh is when I realized the strategy of, first laugh, you can't ignore him. 2nd laugh, you have to at least figure out where he's at. So whether he'll be camera, I believe it's 3 or 4, he'll be either standing right next to one of the other animatronics. Then you also have the idea of Foxy. Now Foxy wasn't all too crazy. He was a matter of just kind of watching him periodically. I realized later that the longer you stare at him, the slower he moves. So you can kind of say he's a look at me type of character, but honestly he wasn't that much of a threat. Then you have the puppet. Now ideally, the point of the puppet is to make sure you never see the puppet. Why is that? Because there is a little music box that you have to click periodically to make sure the music stays wound up. Now granted, you don't have to hold it, which makes it a lot easier. But in certain moments of high stakes, where everyone's coming at you at once, you got Bonnie on your left, you got Chica on the right, you got Freddy doing Lord knows what he's doing, and then Fox is sitting here peeking out like he's trying to play peekaboo at your ass, you're not really that worried about the puppet. So, with all that being said, then you add the 2 new animatronics I have, which was with a Chica. Oh god, with a Chica, which she goes to the vents, but I have no idea what the vents do at this moment. And then you had, I believe, Bonnie, which was, he was just a matter of, I don't really remember.